Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. First carry now with the rookie out of Iowa State. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Five men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain 2.
Pickup of 2 here. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Penix here from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Air it out on 3rd. Big yards on the right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
That's complete. Here's Scott. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
70 Lions.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 43.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Throwing it on second down. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Come on, set.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 2nd and 4. Brown quick on the draw here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
But every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go, set.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Here we go. Red, cycle, black, set.
Running it after the penalty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing a 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. 60 even, 60 even.
Penix working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19 line.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. 72.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneers. Ready.
On first down, here's Penix. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Ready. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get to him inside. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 15.
Penix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going, as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cup. Hey. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
18 tight. Ready. Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Trying for it with Penix. He finds it beyond the marker. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
14. Saints 6. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. From the gun, a give to Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may...
Up to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Ready.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's second and inches.
Good on second. It's Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first.
And the
1st and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
50 red.
Pass play coming here. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Warriors 7, 19.
From the shotgun, Penix. Caught near the goal line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Ready?
He'll throw it. For big yards on the right side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets them back within 5.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, practice, stay. Yep, smash, red. Ready.
Starting the half with a gift to Brown. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working now from the gun. Cut out left. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
24. Falcons.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Penix now. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Polk the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Saints 24. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. It's on target to Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the
Now a
43.
shotgun handoff to Brown. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Carry for Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Set. Hut. Blaster. Stick. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Now this is intercepted. There's back-to-back passes. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits it through the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's his running back. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Panther 60.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Penix on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their own.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's Mixon on second down. He finds space into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. To the air with Penix. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go. Back 60.
On second and 10, it's Penix. He finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on first down. Penix escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
19 Lions. Warriors 17. Mustang 19. Set go.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Check. 60 Maverick. Cowboy in check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Ready. Set.
On the ground again with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. About set. This is third and 5.
Brings up third down.
He's back to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
First down, play action. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Brought in right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
Falcons 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons need to score quickly. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Penix working from the gun. Let's go right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix on first down. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
First down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And again, it's Penix. Touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And he's got a man, complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down attempt fails.
34.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And that's recovered by the Saints, so we're going to win this football game. And they finally track him down as he reaches the 20. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. This has been another edition of the NFL.